I wonder what wonders this wonder shell provides. I added this wonder shell to this 10-gallon aquarium about 5 days ago. I actually haven't shown this tank yet. So here's a quick peek. But until Christmas Day, I've never even heard of these. I was listening or watching the Christmas Day live stream from Aquarium Co-op, and was having a Christmas Day only sale, and mentioned wonder shells among the things that were on sale. So I decided to make a purchase, and when I was filling up my cart, I just came across one of these, and I think it was maybe a couple dollars, so I decided to add one to my cart just to try it, just for the hell of it. So here's the package. The front of the package, it claims it removes chlorine instantly, a water purifier, clears cloudy water, more sex vigor, and stronger bones and shells. And on the back, removes chlorine and chloramine from tap water instantly, conditions water, making it sweet and pure for the benefit of all aquarium life. Cloudy water due to overfeeding becomes clear. Wonder shell increases the ratio of dissolved oxygen and minerals, thus permitting up to twice as many fish per gallon. Snails have stronger shells, and mystery snails are more apt to reproduce. Fish have more sex vigor and will spawn more readily. Scour inner glass walls with wonder shell to remove scum to deter its return. So of all that, I don't need it for the purpose of removing chlorine and chloramine. My AquaSafe Plus that I use does that already. Conditions water, making it sweet and pure for benefit. Well, maybe that's doing that, whether I notice it or not. I don't. I don't have any cloudy water issues. Increases the ratio of dissolved oxygen and minerals, thus permitting up to twice as many fish per gallon. If that's true, then that is definitely worthwhile, because most of my aquariums are on the overstocked side, this one included, seeing as I mostly have live bearers, guppies, and platies, and they reproduce like crazy. The population, is gonna grow, and if this helps in allowing me to have more fish, that's definitely a good thing. Snails have stronger shells, and mystery snails are more apt to reproduce. I don't have any mystery snails. I have just a narite snail and some bladder snails in this tank, and narite snails can't reproduce in fresh water, and if that maybe even means that they produce more eggs, that's something I would want it to be less. See some narite snail eggs right there on that driftwood. And if it helps the bladder snail as well. If it helps or not, I'm not really concerned about those. Fish have more sex vigor and will spawn more readily. I think the guppies and platies are going to spawn readily regardless. Aside from them, I do have some pygmy cories in here. Whether that will give them more sex vigor. Who knows? But it says nothing here specifically about calcium. Maybe that's what intended or covered in snails having stronger shells, mystery snails, or stronger shell. I mean, that's pretty much calcium is what's going to do that. And where it says stronger bones in the shells. Some of the guppies that were born in this tank had some bent spines, like siblings of this guppy right here. And these are now, like, some of their siblings have bent spines, and the ones that are in here now were born in this aquarium and are full grown and ready to have babies of their own, and they probably already have. There's some fry in there somewhere. Some that might have been born within the last couple of days. But if that helps them prevent any like bent spines, whether that the wonder shell is the reason, or if there was like, not having enough calcium before was the reason, or if it's just genetics, who knows. And actually a couple of the platies had slightly bent spines too. I don't see one to give an example. Oh yeah, there's that female right there. Looks like the back end of it is kind of bent upwards. But yeah, so I added this about 5 days ago. So I think it's probably close to halfway dissolved. It might have been not quite twice as big as this from then until now. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty much just an experiment, just kind of trying it. I don't see that it could possibly be harmful, so I guess it can only be helpful. But yeah, that's a wonder shell. If anybody has had any experience with wonder shells and noticed any difference that they makes, let me know in the comments. I mean, like I said, I haven't even heard of these until that Christmas Day live stream. Since then, I've been listening to, I think it was on the Easter 8-hour live stream from Aquarium Co-op. I've been listening to that partially. That's what I'm in the middle of listening to right now. Listen to bits and pieces of it. And I think that's the one that I heard wonder shells mentioned. And I think the only thing that was discussed was that it provides calcium. But aside from that, I've never heard of them. All right, like I said, if you're familiar with these, or let me know what you think about them, or what experience you've had with them. And all right, so that's it for now. Another quick look at this 10-gallon aquarium. And in case you didn't already know, I'm Jeff, and I enjoy fishies and I enjoy kitties. Thanks for watching.